Kate Yavenditti has served San Diego as a creator of structural change. From a very young age, Kate worked on her own to pursue her education. She supported herself by working full-time through college and earning scholarships. Kate gives credit to the women's movement for inspiring her to push through college.
That both of my parents died when I was in high school. So from the time I graduated high school, I was on my own. I went to college, I had scholarships, I worked all the way through college. And then I went to graduate school, where I worked through graduate school, and dropped out for a while, and then came back and finished graduate school. And through all of that, I was supporting myself and started becoming interested. This was I graduated from high school in 1962, and the women's movement was starting in the mid-60s, and I started becoming interested in the women's movement, and I think it was the women's movement that got me through what I was doing and got me to feel that even though I was there all on my own, trying to make my way on my own, that I could do it, and there were other people doing it, and I got through college that way.
Upon graduating from law school at UCLA, Kate began her career in military law. She soon found her way into family law.
Then the collective also needed people to do family law, to do divorces. And I said, no, I'm not going to do divorces because that's women's work. I'm not going to do that. I didn't go to law school to do traditional women's work. I'm not going to do family law or probate. So I ended up doing family law, and I've been doing family law ever since, and I love it because I started realizing that while it may be traditional women's work, it's where we can really work the best with women and help women and their children and their families.
As a woman in the male-dominated field of law, Kate had to overcome some gender obstacles.
Becoming a lawyer in the 70s, I remember going into a courtroom and asked if, who I was and when my lawyer was going to be there. Because I was a woman, they didn't assume that I was a lawyer.
Kate continued working in family law and became a pioneer in the field of domestic violence. She has devoted her career to advancing pro bono family law services to the disadvantaged. Kate founded the first domestic violence restraining order clinic in Los Angeles in the 1970s. She carried her work to San Diego and co-founded a similar clinic in San Diego, which was the first of its kind. Kate also co-founded what is now the San Diego Domestic Violence Council, which provides help with prevention, education, and training programs dealing with family violence. Kate has a passion for the work she pursues and feels fortunate to have found her place in law.
I think that I was really lucky to find the place that I want to be and where I could really do what I want to do for people. I've had fantasies of being Linda Ronstadt, I will admit, but as far as other kinds of work, no, I really like what I'm doing.
Kate has been a senior staff attorney since 1986 at the San Diego Volunteer Lawyer Program, which is a major pro bono legal service provider for our community. As a senior staff attorney, Yavenditti provides consultation and training to pro bono attorneys and supervises domestic violence restraining order clinics. Kate, in many ways, continues to assist her community as well as the legal system in recognizing and responding to the needs of women and children. Yavenditti is a true activist at heart and has devoted her career to serving those in need and encouraging other generations to continue working for their community.
It's up to people in their 20s and 30s to pick up this issue and to become active and to continue to push for some of the things that we were pushing for way back in the 60s and 70s, some that we got and some that we didn't, some that we lost. There's still an awful lot to do out there.
Please welcome Kate Yavenditti to the 2009 Women's Hall of Fame.